Welcome to the Beauty Shaman Makeover Series, and this is Martha. She needed a pick-me-up, so we did a makeover. How did we get here? Let's find out on the Beauty Shaman. We started off with some transdermal C serum, some vitamin C. Your skin loves this. It's 80% vitamin C, and Martha spends a ton of time outside, so her skin really needed the hydration. Now I'm using a little bend knife foundation, but it's very thinned out so that it's not a thick finish. It's a very sheer finish, and I really just used it around Martha's eye area, just to even out that area where she wears sunglasses, and so her eye area ends up being lighter than the rest of her face. And as you can see, I use my fingers a lot. I just wanted it to be very sheared out. So I put it on with a brush, but you don't have to do that if you're doing your own makeup. And then I used my fingers to touch it up a little bit, just to make it more smooth. I did not use the foundation all over her face. I think this is important. A lot of you feel that you need to use foundation everywhere. I actually don't think so. I think as we get older, we need a lot less, especially for everyday makeup. Or maybe you're going somewhere special, but you don't want to look heavily made up. This is a great strategy, just to put it on with your fingers or with a brush and just gently tap it into where you need it. I did not pull it down to her jawline. I didn't do any of that. She has a lot of beautiful color to her skin because she is outside a lot. So this was a fairly simple task, but I think it just brightened up her face and really made it all work beautifully. Now I'm taking a little medium Bobbi Brown bronzer, excuse my head in the way there. I wanted to lighten up a little under her chin because most of us, if we're out in the sun misses underneath our chin, of course, so I just darkened up her chin area a little bit. Now I'm using a little bend knife concealer around her eye area. She has a little bit of redness, a little bit of blue around her eyes. Her husband's been very sick. She's been the primary caretaker, so she's been really exhausted, which is what brought her in for a makeover, and thankfully she let me make her up on camera. So I'm just using it lightly around her eye and tapping it in. Again, I think the idea of tapping things in and applying them in a really light way is very important as we get older so that we don't look heavily made up. Filling in her eyebrows just a little bit. I know I say the word little bit a lot. This is a blonde eyeshadow, and I'm just using that. I don't want to use a pencil because her eyebrows are not shaped. They're just very, very natural, which suits her beautifully. So I just want to make them a little bit more pronounced because she has this gorgeous silver hair, so I don't want them too pronounced. There's like a fine line, and I think we got it here. Next, I'm going to bring her lips out. So I'm using a lip liner first. Normally I do lipstick and then lip liner so that there's no lined look. But today on Martha, I decided to use the liner first, but to apply it in a soft way so that she doesn't have a heavy lined look. But it definitely helps to keep the gloss because we're using lip gloss here. This is a Jane Iredale Mocha Latte lip gloss, and that can tend to really spread. So I did the lip liner first, and then I blended them together on her lips, so it made it really soft, so it was not a heavily lined look, but the lip gloss stayed on very well as she went throughout her day, which I think is what we all complain about. Now I'm using a little peach eyeshadow, so because she has so much color in her skin, I'm just going with that lovely warm skin tone and adding some peach all over. Then I'm doing the magic trick here to bring out your eyes, and that is the eye pencil. This is by MAC, called Phone Number, and I just put it, as you can see, between her lashes, but I put a fair amount on her. This is not a soft amount, this is a fairly strong line, and then I'm going to blend it in so that it's a soft line. I don't want it to be a liney look, but it needs to have density to it to really make her beautiful blue eyes pop. I think the main things with Martha are her gorgeous blue eyes, her beautiful skin color, and there, look at that, and her silver hair, so it really works. Then I'm taking another blue-gray color and just putting it in the outer edge, and this just pops open her eyes a little bit more, which I really appreciate because she does have such beautiful eyes. A little mascara. This is Jane Iredale Beyond Lash, my favorite mascara. I love this. It's just what she needs, and not a lot, just one coat on the upper lashes. And this is the before of our friend Martha, and this is the after. I think it's beautiful. She doesn't look overly made up. She looks very classic and gorgeous. She was so pleased. This really helped her a lot to feel beautiful. Sign up for my newsletter at thebeautyshaman.com, and thank you so much for watching.